This year, two Hatboro-Horsham school teachers were nominated as finalists for the Pennsylvania State Teacher of the Year contest. Nicole Miletto, an elementary school teacher from Hallowell, and high school art teacher Lori Gallagher were both chosen from the Hatboro-Horsham School District.
Well, my principal, Steve Glaze, had mentioned to me that he wanted to nominate me for Teacher of the Year, and he said, here's the information, and you can think about it and make your decision. So thought about it a little bit and said it was a great honor and privilege, so I thought I would participate.
It's interesting because it was actually Dennis that nominated me, and it was actually interesting how he told me too, because he came walking into my classroom when I was teaching, and he comes in and he'll do his walkthrough observations. And then he walked over to my desk and he wrote a little note on my desk. Well, I didn't think twice about it, so I didn't go over and look. And then when the period was over, I went over and on my desk it says, oh, by the way, I nominated you for Teacher of the Year.
Lori was nominated by high school principal Dennis Williams, who was taught by Lori when he was enrolled in high school. Now, as her supervisor, Principal Williams saw her talent from both perspectives, which makes her nomination unique.
He had me as a student and as a colleague, and obviously now my boss. So he knows me on all three different levels. So
the expectations for a teacher who received the Teacher of the Year nomination are high. Lori now knows she has a reputation to uphold when it comes to her performance.
I put a lot of pressure on myself in the first place when it comes to teaching, because I always want to be the best that I can be. But I have definitely found that since being nominated, I'm like, okay, is this worthy of someone being actually nominated for Teacher of the Year? If not, it gets tossed in the trash can. And if it is, I'm constantly trying to tweak it to figure out what I need to do to reach the kids.
And speaking of kids, when asked about her students' reaction to her nomination, Lori glowed with excitement.
Phenomenal. And, of course, they're like, oh, you are the best and all that stuff. But just the comments that have been made, parents seeing me, because of course it was in the news. So when we had the art show, lots of parents talked to me about it. It's been interesting because my parents are getting contacted by their friends because they find out. And of course, even at my age, the view of my parents and how they feel about things, that they're proud of me is always very, very important.
You have 3 assignments that you can choose from. You only need to complete 2. We want you guys to go ahead and get started.
Nicole Miletto received the other nomination from the state for her skills as an elementary school math teacher. Like Lori, Nicole was honored to receive recognition for her teaching skills.
I was thrilled. I was actually a little scared because I knew it was going to entail some things that would really bring me out of my comfort zone. But I talk about, the students always being out of their comfort zone, so I thought to be a good role model, I might as well, throw my hat in and try this.
Nicole's willingness to try new techniques in teaching, along with her healthy demeanor, were keys to her nomination.
My positive attitude with everything and my willingness to try different things made my principal nominate me. He knows that if he has something new to try out, he can ask me and I'll probably say yes. I like to incorporate a lot of different things into teaching, like activities and physical fitness and technology, so I think that also led him to nominate me.
Well, like Lori, winning the Teacher of the Year award for the state of Pennsylvania would be the ultimate reward for this veteran teacher.
It would be such a tremendous honor. I feel like my job I have right now is an honor to be able to do this every day and work with kids and have fun. It's not like a job. It's just where I go for a couple hours every day and interact. So it would mean so much, and I feel like I work hard, and all my faculty and my peers work hard with me, and it would be a great accomplishment for not only me but for also the school and the district.
Hats off to Lori and Nicole for their contributions towards the education of our students in the Hatboro-Horsham School District. The state will announce the Teacher of the Year winner in December of 2013. Good luck, Nicole and Lori, and thanks for all you do.
All of the bits of knowledge that you have on your piece and on your piece and on your puzzle piece, we're going to put it together and make the Autism Ribbon. Now, some of you purchased a ribbon like this, didn't you? Yeah, so hopefully you did, and we know we ran out. You know, it was a hot item at Cricket Building. So hopefully, when you wear that ribbon, you're showing how much you appreciate individuals that may have autism and how much you want to learn more about it.
Autism is a disorder that causes a person's brain to develop differently. Many children with autism have trouble understanding what emotions look like and what another person is thinking.
So, you know when your teacher or your parent kind of gives you a look?
Yeah.
And you know what that look means?
Yeah.
A person with autism doesn't understand that look. We've been holding bake sales every Tuesday morning, and any leftovers we also sell in the afternoon. And what we're doing is we're trying to raise awareness and also money for autism. All of the proceeds go toward Autism Speaks, and all of the baked goods were actually made and provided by teachers and staff members here at Crooked Billet. It's been a huge success. It's been unbelievable. We've been very fortunate because the Crooked Billet family is amazingly supportive of fundraisers and charities, and the children have really opened their hearts, and we're very proud of them. And the main reason we're doing this is because autism is becoming so prevalent in our country right now, especially with school-aged children. So we're trying to bring awareness and understanding to that. But also, only 5% of our country's research funds go to autism research. So we're trying to raise money so that there is more, so that there is more funds, more money to go toward that autism research, to help us understand how it happens, like why children are born with autism, and also ways of helping children to live a more successful life and an easier life within the world that seems so confusing to them.
This is the first year for Keith Valley. The high school has participated in years in the past. I'm not sure how many consecutive years, but for Keith Valley it's the first, but the high school has been competing for a little while now. This is the first year that we had enough to go ahead and be able to train them, have them participate, and have enough staffing in order to do that. The students are very positive. They're upbeat. They love being out here in this gorgeous weather that we're actually getting today, and they love competing. So it always just seems like an event that kind of brings out the best in them.
That was good. Good job. Was that her last one?
Very nice. Almost there. Keep going. Keep going.
I think I'm gonna do a really good job because I know how to do it. I'm a good winner.
I hope that they have fun, that they have a good time, that they learn, winning and losing at the same time, competition, but that they mostly come out here and they try and do their best, and that they'll gain life experience through that.
purses. Okay, this next award is being presented to Miss Ashley Omont. Ashley, we are presenting you with this award for the most stylish clothes. Ready? Miss Woods first. This award goes to Helene for being the person most likely to make her friends laugh. Or cry.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, Tyler.
These 3 awards were decided on by your teachers because we feel very strongly about how far each of you have come over the last 7 years, okay? Yeah. The first one is to a person that we feel like is the most caring person in the entire world. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She will do absolutely anything for her classmates, or even, sometimes even strangers. It doesn't really matter who needs what, but this person is always there for us. Sometimes to a fault where we have to say, you know what, take it back a little bit, but she's come so far from all the stories that I've heard back in elementary school and all of the things that needed to bring her to the independent girl that she is today. This award goes to Helene Spiewak. She is getting the Queen of Hearts Award because she is the most caring person we have ever met. Award goes to a girl that we consider a working machine. This girl works 4 days a week. She works 4 days a week. Ever since we've started our paycheck system in the classroom, she's always the one with the very top pay, net pay every single time. She never takes off work for absolutely anything. I actually had to beg for her to take off today. She has gotten nothing but positive feedback from everyone at her work, and they actually would love to see her work there again someday. This next award goes to Jessica Noel for the most dedicated worker. Okay, this last award goes to the person that we call the mother of the classroom. We don't know what we're going to do without her, how we're going to remember the schedule or remember who needs our jobs. Yes. She's always the person to take care of absolutely anyone if we need an errand run, if we forgot something, absolutely anything Ashley is willing to do. She is the most trustworthy person that we have around here. She's actually the one that goes to work every day without a job coach. She is actually one of our only ones with a paid position leaving high school. We couldn't be more proud, and we really feel like you're a success story, Ashley. You're getting your responsibility.
Thank you.
That was so professional. The next diploma goes to Miss Ashley Omont. And the last diploma goes to Helene Spiewak.
You got me flowers.
Today what we're having is the student-led portfolio conferences. It's the 6 Red team, and what the children are doing right now is they're sharing all of their accomplishments throughout the entire year. This portfolio started in September with just a very simple poem that they did back in the beginning of the year, and then throughout the year they show all of their accomplishments and all of the projects that they've done. Included in this portfolio is things from math, science, social studies, and language arts. And a lot of the things, the parents have only seen bits and pieces of it, and so today they're actually seeing the final project. I have 2 daughters of my own, and so a lot of the papers that come home we don't know what to do with, and so you kind of look through it and then it kind of goes in the trash, some of them. But here what they see is it stays in their portfolio. It doesn't go in the trash, it doesn't go underneath their bed. I had a couple seniors that I just ran into a couple weeks ago, and they were talking about their 6th grade portfolio, and they knew exactly where it was, and they still go through it and they look at all of their accomplishments that they've made, just not in 6th grade, but now since now they're senior and graduating, so it's really kind of cool. I think for the first time ever, you know, it's not the teachers doing the parent conference, it's actually the kids. The kids are telling their parents what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. Usually it's coming from the teachers, and it's a great way for the parents to see how the kids feel about themselves. And it's a great discussion, and as you can see, you know, there's a lot of interaction. Some of the kids are on the computer showing them their technology skills, not just in the 4 subjects, but also from their art technology, as well as in music, and all throughout, you know, their 6th grade year. So it's really kind of cool.
Good morning. My name is Dennis Williams, and I'm the principal here at Hatboro-Horsham High School, and it is my privilege today to be here to introduce someone who's very special to our district and to our high school, who you've seen before, and she's actually here to award us with special recognition. So I would like to introduce someone very special from the Anti-Defamation League to present Hatboro-Horsham High School with a No Place for Hate designation.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Lisa Friedlander. I'm the project director of No Place for Hate. You may recognize me. I've been coming to Hatboro-Horsham for 6 years to honor the high school for all of the work that they've done each year to earn the right to call themselves No Place for Hate. No Place for Hate is a program of the Anti-Defamation League, and the ADL, as we call ourselves, has been around for 100 years. We're actually celebrating our centennial this year. No Place for Hate was founded specifically to work with schools and communities to address issues of bullying and bias, to challenge stereotypes, and to help people celebrate the unique diversity that's in each school and each community. And through the very strong commitment of Ms. Maya Goldberg, the No Place for Hate Club has presented a number of projects throughout the year to earn this designation of No Place for Hate. Some of the projects that were completed in the 2012-2013 school year include Learning Through Lyrics, which was a very amazing special project where students selected meaningful lyrics from popular songs that talked about celebrating diversity and challenging stereotypes. And they turned those lyrics into posters with really beautiful artwork, printed those up and hung them around the school. So people really started to think about the messages of these popular songs and can use those messages to actually cause positive change in the school. Students also participated in the National Day of Silence, where students who chose took a vow of silence for the day in honor and in solidarity with people all around the world who are silenced because they are part of the LGBTQ community. And also, most recently, students participated in a presentation by Dr. Mikey Fallon, who is an actor and psychologist, presents a one-man show called I Am Not the Enemy, where he talks about stereotypes about different people, and just because someone is different does not mean that they're the enemy. You can actually find unity in your diversity. So I'm proud to be here today to honor Hatboro-Horsham High School for a 6th year of earning your No Place for Hate designation. You have the right, as the banner shows here, to call yourselves No Place for Hate for the entire 2013-2014 school year. I know that I will be back here again next year to honor you for yet another year of being a No Place for Hate school. And I'd like to just offer a special thank you to Ms. Maya Goldberg for her commitment throughout all of these years to bring No Place for Hate to Hatboro-Horsham High School and to keep it going.
As the faculty advisor for the No Place for Hate Club, I'm extremely proud of the work that our club has done and that the growing acceptance of this work in the Hatboro-Horsham community by students, by faculty, and by staff. We're helping to make this school a more inclusive place where people are valued just for being themselves. So thanks for that.